Hey everybody, Shamba32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 6th episode of Season 2 of Blake 7. This one is entitled Trial. I'm still not okay. Oh, that... If you've seen the last reaction, you know that really got to me. That really got to me. I'm shocked how much it did get to me. It's like, he wasn't used anywhere near as much as the other characters. It's like, giving him that limiter, just like, they didn't even try to come up with some interesting storylines for him. He was just like, we gotta have 7 people, have him there, and he still became my favorite. He still became my favorite, like Villa as well, obviously, but he became my favorite, and I love Gan. Like, he just wasn't used enough. Like, they really, like, I think they just put him in there, wrote there, started doing it, and was like, what can we do with him? Like, I know they said they can't remove it, but they could they disable it somehow, find a creative way to disable it or something like that. But it's a shame. It's a real freaking shame, because David Jackson was great with what they gave him. He was like a big gentle giant, and that last episode, he was so good in it. He was so good in it. He was such a sweetheart, and he could still hurt people, because we've seen him hurt people, stuff like that. He just can't kill. So they could have still used him. Yeah, okay, he can't kill people, but he can disable people. Like, if he knows he set a gun to stun or something like that, or something, or just do like the physical, like knocking them out type thing. He was more than valuable, like opening doors that the others can't and things like that. He was more than valuable. They kind of limited themselves with having the tracker, the inhibitor, but again, they could have come up with ways to keep him in. I'm bitter about it. I'm bitter about it. And then, of course, there's Blake, whose fault it was. It's absolutely Blake's fault. Like, Travis, if it's obvious to people where this place is, couldn't that be a little bit suspicious? That if it's the center of all their stuff and like computer systems and stuff like that, you think they'd keep it a little bit more secret. But like Travis said, they advertised it. Well, not fully advertised it. They don't want to make it too obvious, but they didn't try to hide it. And it just drew people in, and that's how they got rid of some enemies, which is a fucking brilliant idea. Because, like, if people are stupid enough to fall for that, then yeah, draw them in and take them out. Like, I really liked Travis last time. I still think at the moment I still prefer the first one, but I found him a lot better than the first episode. I think the first episode was just a big shock. Like, who the is this? Whoa, this is weird. This is different. But if he had been him from the beginning, I would have been more than okay with him, because he was really good last time. And I know, like, he was partly great with fans and things like that, so that's awesome. And so, like, I think I'll get used to him. But now, I don't know what's gonna come for him, because Serverland doesn't like him anymore. He was not happy with him. Oh, that was it was such a good episode, and like, Thomas was fantastic. They pissed me off. He was overzealous, reckless, ignoring his crew completely. That is what pissed me off the most about Blake. I think they've been like kind of setting this up. This has been coming since the beginning of the season, because he just won't listen to his crew, and hopefully this will think, this make him be like, I calls this, what have I done? Oh shit, this is my fault. Which, it's not all his fault, because the trap was set by Travis, but he wasn't careful. He did listen in the end, like saying, okay, if they don't reply in an hour, we'll pull out. And he was about to before they answered. That bit's fair enough. He did listen then. He was like, okay, I guess we'll do it, type thing. But he did listen then. But, like, he just was ignoring people so much. Like all of them were, like, voicing their disapproval. Gan kept doing it too. And Avon, obviously, Avon always voices his disapproval, but it was just like everybody was standing up to him, except for Callie. Like, Callie was kind of on Blake's side, which was weird. To me, that didn't... What we've seen so far with Callie, I didn't feel like that she would have. I thought she would have said we need to be a bit more cautious rather than taking the risks. But hopefully now he will be, or he will like be like, oh my god, what have I, like, he will listen a bit more. Like they were all even disregarding Callie's abilities still, which is weird. But I don't know what's going to happen now, because now we've, and I'm terrible thinking in my head. We got Blake, Avon, Callie, Jenna, Villa, Zen, and Aurak, technically. So technically we still got 7 if we count Aurak as well. Or 6 if we don't count Blake, because he's Blake's 7. I can't remember who said it in the comment. That was their own personal theory, but I like, or their own personal like headcanon, like it's Blake's 7. Because if it was, it's like it's Blake's 7 people type thing. So we could count, if we counted Aurak as it would, so it would be 7 if it included Blake. If we don't include Blake, we only got 6 now. Or 7 if we could. I'm confused myself trying to come up with it. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I'm interested to see how it's played. Like, I'm interested to see what Gareth Thomas does with whatever's coming next. Because he is, even if I'm frustrated with Blake, Gareth Thomas is freaking brilliant as Blake. Like, when he dropped down to his knees, like, realization, his performance then was fantastic. And like Avon holding his shoulders, it was the same kind of like, oh my, whoa, he's good type moment as with Avon in the episode beforehand, where he was trying to decide whether he was going to go down and help them, or should I take the risk of trying to get away from these people. Like, it was such a subtle performance. He didn't have to say anything. His face, his expression, just very subtle little changes. They were both fucking brilliant. The whole cast is fantastic, but their performances in the last 2 episodes were brilliant. I've got tissues ready, because if they show a shot of that empty chair again, like, I know we get new characters at some point in the show. Like, I'm thinking they'd probably do it straight away. That would just be like too obvious. Like, too many shows do that. Like, they get rid of one character one time, and the very next episode, somebody new's in it, filling the gap, and it's almost like it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen or anything like that. So fingers crossed they don't do that. Like, you guys obviously know by now, and I'll find out in a minute. But yeah, I'm really nervous. Also, like, it's quite bright on this side because I've got the door open, because I am expecting multiple deliveries today. Now, I've got my in-ear headphones on, so I probably won't hear it. And I have got, like, every so often you might see me, like, look at my phone, just, like, try to get a tracker up on my phone just to see where it is. I should be all right with that delivery anyway, that I can track on my phone. But if you keep seeing me, like, look over to the side, I'll try to edit out. But if you do, apologies. But yeah, if the lighting's weird or anything sounds weird or anything like that, it's because the door's open in an attempt to try and possibly hear it. Although my inner headphones automatically, whenever I try, they just automatically set to noise cancelling. And I'm like, I can't. It's so confusing for me. But yeah, my phone keeps going. There we go. That's better. There we go. I should be all right. I've got like an hour and a half. We better get started. Fingers crossed. I'm nervous to start with this one. I said I would be last time, but I'm nervous because I get anxious, like the start of season of any series. I don't know why, I just get really anxious to start an episode. Like, I hesitate, but I'm really hesitant to start this one because Gan's not there. It hasn't even fucking started yet. I'm not getting emotional now. Breathe. Let's just do it. If you enjoy the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I love this opening. Now, I know Blake leaves at some point. I know Gareth Thomas leaves at some point, so I wonder what they'll do with his graphic, his face in the opening credits. How will that change? Like, I wonder if they'll change the opening credits. Obviously, don't tell me. I want to be surprised if they do. But it's just me speculating. I just thought of it. It's like, oh yeah, he leaves. Oh, what will they do after that? Oh, we're back on the space station. Oh.
If you don't shut up, we won't be guarding a court-martial.
Oh, he's being court-martialed.
It should embarrass her at the very least.
Watch it.
I hope so, but
Straight away. Ooh.
any attempt to embarrass her personally is an exercise in total futility.
Oh, quiet.
Yeah.
She has all the sensitive delicacy of a plasma bolt.
True.
Sir, security area, sir. Access is voice print link, sir.
I am Secretary Rontaine, personal representative of the President.
I recognise that man. Why do I recognise him? That's going to freak me out for a while.
Senator Burkle, head of the Information Bureau, ex officio member of the High Council.
Hey, they're doing their job. Fair play to both of them for doing their job.
Fleet Warden General, appointed pro tem military arbiter.
You buy the book. I told you. We look after ourselves.
Star Killer.
With him as arbiter, a guilty verdict will not be questioned. And the
Oh,
matter
they're
will
going
be
to
settled.
rig it, aren't they?
Assuming that is the verdict,
Oh, Serverland's going to make sure it is.
I
She's-
can see no reason why we shouldn't get the verdict we want in the way that we want it. And I expect no trouble from the defense.
Oh, they fucking rigged it completely for him.
Reporting as ordered. Quick, march.
He just like, I'm fucking going. Oh, they've completely rigged it. I almost feel sorry for Travis.
Travis Space Commander, Alpha 15105.
I almost feel sorry for him. I don't, but I do at the same time because he's just being, everything's being piled on him.
Space Commander Travis, you are charged under Section 3 of the War Crimes
Aw.
Statute Code, Genpin 1.
Again, very subtle performance. You can see it in his face. He's bothered by it.
The defense requests the names of the alleged victims and the cause of death in each case be specified,
All of them?
if it pleases the arbiter.
Do you realize how long that will take, Major?
But a man's life is at stake, sir.
He knows he's being framed for it all. That's horrible. I really do actually feel sorry for him.
Instant recall of all prosecution data. I fail to see what purpose will be served by having the computer intone a catalogue of 1,000 corpses.
1,000! They want them to read out 1,000 names.
After hearing all the blood-spattered details, they'll vote for the maximum
Yeah.
penalty.
Oh. No, don't let it allow it. Don't allow it.
Victims' names and causes of death will be specified.
Hopefully they'll zone out after a while. Fuck.
Zen, give me stationary orbit, teleport range, somewhere in the temperate zone.
Confirmed. Do you require detailed sensor readings?
No. I asked for tolerable conditions. I assume that's what you've given me.
Confirmed. There are
He
gravitational
seems extra ratty and
anomalies which
you can
may
see it, he's
affect movement.
bothered. He's definitely bothered by everything.
That's good enough.
Really? It sounds a little casual to me.
He doesn't care.
Nothing at all, but it occurs to me that if you should run into trouble, one of your followers, one of your 3 remaining followers.
Oh, you just had to. He's already bothered by it.
They might even listen to you this time.
Why not? After all, I don't get them killed.
Oh.
True.
Stationary orbit.
You could tell Avon's bothered by it too. These two, oh, they're so good. It's subtle, but you can absolutely tell Blake's bothered. Oh, I like her outfit too.
Everything set, Kelly?
Yes? You've forgotten your gun.
What? I won't need it. There's no one down there.
Just in case. He doesn't care.
I will get your gun.
All right, thank you.
I like it. Did she turn it on for them?
Orag. Orag, give it 5 seconds. Then operate the teleport.
Oh, he overheard it. Avon turned it on so they can listen. He's really riddled with guilt. Not saying he doesn't deserve to feel riddled with guilt, but it's horrible to see. Because he does care about his crew. He became so like focused on getting everything, taking down the Federation. What's he doing? Scrambling a signal or something? What's he doing? That is going straight through my head. I'll try and unmute it in the reaction. God, that hurts. I like the plant life. Is he leaving it there? To make it think like he's there. He's leaving, isn't he? This isn't when he leaves, is it? Not empty. Of course it wasn't empty. So that the people on this ship are going to think he's been captured.
Well, there's no way of telling. He zeroed the controls.
Our orbit's shifting.
Shifting? What do you mean shifting? Are we in trouble again?
Zen?
New orbit will be established in 6 minutes, as instructed.
Instructed? By whom?
Blake.
He's making sure that we can't find him. He could be running out on us.
Oh, I like the handheld camera. Yeah, the quality of the on-location shots are a lot better. The camera quality is better this season.
Has a date been set for the Blake inquiry?
Does it matter? Without Travis's evidence, the mishandling of the Blake affair becomes a matter of conjecture. The inquiry becomes a formality.
A presidential stay of execution, so that Travers can give evidence?
Oh!
After this, he'll be a convicted mass murderer.
It could still damage Serverland.
Yeah.
Slime sticks, as the old saying had.
That's a good point.
Serverland picked Travers.
The president picked Serverland.
So she's outmaneuvered us once again.
He's trying to think of it.
But it's not over yet. She could still make a mistake.
Which is presumably why we came. I was beginning to wonder.
We came, Burkhardt, because Serverland's ambitions threaten us all. And the president particularly dislikes being threatened. Shall we dine?
I wish I'd known.
I like this.
Drag on, sir. I brought my own chef. Call Space Command's cuisine is appalling.
Oh no, she's been listening in, which means she'll take them out too.
Travis is behaving oddly.
He knows.
3 years ago, he committed a capital crime. Justice has finally caught up.
Oh, that. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't expect him to sit staring straight ahead, not moving, not reacting. Has someone else remarked on it?
Oh, the guard commander's report mentioned something.
It's almost as though he were drugged.
No, of course not. Risk a mistrial.
Then what?
You're representing him. You'd better find out.
Fuck, I thought the other side was going to be somebody else was representing him. Didn't realise it was her. That's horrible.
If he was going to desert us, surely he'd have chosen somewhere special.
Right.
He probably... I don't think he thinks he deserves it.
I wish Gan was here.
Oh, yes, of course. He would be able to work out exactly what was going on.
Maybe he would.
Why do you say that, Villa?
He was straightforward. Wasn't always expecting to be cheated and double-crossed, not like us.
Exactly.
He trusted people. He trusted Blake completely.
Much good it did him.
He didn't just trust him completely in the end. He was questioning him a lot.
Double-crossing us, Jenna.
I don't know. But you're right about one thing. I'm not like Gan. I don't trust unless I'm trusted in return.
Which is fair enough.
I don't see much prospect of getting rich around here.
Well, it certainly looks as though Blake's left us, doesn't it?
That is the only reasonable assumption that we can make.
So we've got to look out for ourselves now.
Exactly.
Oh, that's weird. Those two were agreeing and getting on. That was weird.
In your place, I'd probably have just said I didn't give a damn and cleared off. Well, that's just it. I need time to think. We all do. That's what all this is about.
Uh-huh.
At least until we've made some decisions, you and I. I took one hell of a risk with your lives when I went ahead with the attack on Central Control.
I'm glad that he's thinking of this.
I thought we had a chance to win, and I was wrong. Completely, utterly
I'm
stupid.
glad this is happening.
Where do we go from here?
So that is what we have got to decide, is it?
I'm taking a homing beacon down with me. It will start to transmit in 13 hours.
Uh-huh.
The detectors should be able to locate it and guide the ship to the rendezvous. It's an automatic beacon.
Yeah, but it's been taken. Because there are people there.
You think he was faking it?
Everything but the self-pity. That was real enough.
You're wrong.
Jenna?
I felt it. He's upset by it. You could tell he was bothered by it when he was listening. I really felt sorry for Blake in that, because this is what I wanted coming off of last episode. I wanted him to confront that in himself and to admit he was wrong. He was being too risky. What the hell? You're not even going to look at what was thrown at you? Why are you looking that way? It came from there. What's going on? You're just going to sit there for 6... Sorry. What was that? Somebody who's playing with him? Take your bag with you, because otherwise they'll take that too. What are you looking over there when it came from the other side? That creep. What are they doing? What is going on? You forgot you didn't take your gun, did you? You tit. Oh, you idiot. Like, I know he's got, like, his head's, like, confused and conflicted at the moment, but come on. Interesting noises.
Hey!
What the hell was that?
What are you doing here, Trooper?
I'm off duty, sir.
Well, I'm not. I gather you're tired of your freedom.
I'm a 20-year man, sir. I wouldn't recognise freedom if I fell over it.
Open it.
What is it?
That's good stuff, sir. You won't go blind drinking that.
He brought in some alcohol. He still has respect for Travis. I like that.
Faithful trooper, beloved officer, not quite how I see either of us.
You always looked after your men, sir. Now you're going to die. We thought a drink was the least we could do, sir.
That's nice. That's nice.
Have one with me.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, he's suspicious that it's a drug.
That is good stuff.
Now he's going to watch him. Make sure he doesn't collapse. Is that why he was, like, so, like, spaced out? He was drugged or something?
Oh, sir. Pop. The report, sir.
Uh-huh.
No one would believe it.
Nice. I like that. He's still got some respect from some people.
Any more than I do.
I was so suspicious that I was going to be drugged again.
Did you give it to him?
Yes, Major.
I appreciate it.
With respect, Major, I didn't do it for you.
You served a full
Okay.
tour as Space Commander Travis, didn't you?
So it is a bad thing. I thought it was just being nice.
Do you think he's guilty?
No doubt about it, Major. He gave the order. We just did the shooting.
Oh, no. I like how it looks like there's heat rising or whatever from the swamp. What's that thing? Really? What is it playing with him? Is it a thing that's evolved on its own as a singular one or something? What is going on? Is that it making that sound then?
Come in, Thania. I've been expecting you. What is it you want to ask me?
He doesn't trust her either. He
You lack
knew.
subtlety, Major.
He knew.
What are you
Nice.
suggesting, Travis?
Get out.
He knows. Nice.